the same way going all the way.
What up, world? It's me again, Tommyless again, still in London, unfortunately, but we don't need him. We're better off without him. Shout out to Arcane's competitions. If you don't know them, get to know them. Get on the page. Get involved in all the raffles for cars, money, clothes, iPhones, whatever you want. They have raffles for, so get on to them. They're legends. And we're here again at Lab Fitness, the best gym in West Belfast. And this week, we've got a special guest. The man, I think it's maybe the only other West Belfast podcast. There's a couple actually now. Three or
there
four.
is, but we're the better one, mate.
Yeah, the better one. the working class. This is Gav, who is a co-host of it with Limbo Slice. How are you?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Limbo was meant to come here, but
He ditched us. We're not good enough. He's too big. He's too big. Working class is too big for us now.
Mate, Limbo, we've actually there's a guy called John does our editing, but he's a friend of mine my whole life, and without him we wouldn't even have a podcast, mate.
How did you all start the podcast? It just came out of nowhere one day. There's working class, and it shot the fame pretty quick.
Do you want to know what, mate? Feel Fun, no, Mr. B says it on a Feel Fun podcast before, and he was like, if you're driving down a road, right, and you see a purple cow, you're going to look at it. So wait there, what was it he said? Wait there, he says no.
Philosophy with Gav.
He did it because I'm trying to sound smart here. But he says, so if you drive down the street and you see a purple cow, you're going to stop and look. But if you drive down and you see a black and white cow, you're going to drive past. So I was like, I would love to see a podcast where like a lot of like
rockets.
Basically.
You started with it serious.
So I knew by doing that it was like we were going to get views.
Always.
Right? But now I've actually said to you, I was like, I'm trying to come away from sometimes I slip up a wee bit because I do like just having.
Some of them are good, but like they are interesting.
Just to praise you, like we do bring a lot of people on. You're like, do you know what? That was actually a fucking great podcast.
Yeah. I like getting the random people on more than
mate. That guy Jamesy is your cousin. Jonesy is your cousin. Mate, he is fucking quality.
I love that guy.
And he is. Mate, don't be scared to bring him, but you could bring him on every week. Like, he is fucking brilliant, mate.
He's actually on after you.
Is he, mate?
We're just doing it for Patreon.
Yeah, 100%, mate.
We're actually going to try and do a thing called Jonesy Kale, where he beats Jeremy Kale, and you send in your advice, and Jonesy tells you how to...
Mate, it's a great idea. Mate, but this is the thing, like, people, like, you were one of the first ones to do a podcast, and I can always even remember going to work and listening to you. And never once did I ever think I would be sitting on your podcast. So appreciate it, mate. I do. But
what did you used to work as?
Me?
Or do you still work at?
So I was in the Roy for 10 years, and then I took over a courier business. I was delivering parcels in Cookstown, so I was like always in the van, so I was having a podcast on.
Handy.
Aye, but there's people like there's comedians basically. Mostly they had the podcast, and then there was two boxers, and there were you and Tommy, which was always better to have like it's a different type of podcast where a comedian podcast is sort of the same people jumping around it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whenever I started ours, I was like, do you know what? Everyone deserves to come on. Even like the people I bring on, they do have their own fucking social media platforms. You can go and watch whatever they're putting up. A lot of people don't agree with it, but it has excelled us quick.
Yeah, and it's people. I know people were like, taking advantage of Maniacs.
We do get that a lot, but
they're putting it out on the internet themselves.
100%.
So all you're doing is giving them another platform to talk on.
Yeah, 100%. We do take a lot of shit for it. I mean, I says to you, we were trying, like, we have built our own sort of audience. Now people are watching for me and Liam every week.
You're flying, like, you really are flying.
So we started our Patreon last week.
Well, did you have Patreon now? What are you doing? So
we're just doing it. We're doing 2 episodes a week, mate.
Are you?
This is the thing I was saying about my wee mate John. He literally, mate, without him we would be fucked. But it's so much, you know yourself, you're always trying to think of different guests because you never want to try and bring a guest on who's already been on
all of them.
We all think like that, don't we? But just sometimes
I'd be looking like say you've got a guest on.
You're like, fuck's sake, I would love to come on.
I can't have him on for at least 6 months or 7 months.
We'll make a plot now that you can use all our guests and we can use yours.
100%.
I mean, I would love Martin Rogan on. I actually asked him, but he won't.
Who would be your dream guest?
major, like in the Northern Ireland, or like the.
Do you want
to know who it is? Do you ever see him? He was outside a bar and he's standing wearing like a Chelsea jacket, and he was saying, "How much you put in the bet?" It was like
to the bouncers.
You know who I'm on about.
Yeah, sorry, you want to get on? What does he do?
So you know who I'm on about. He's
slobbering to get in,
yeah,
and he's saying
he's like,
he's attractive.
What's your goodies cost? Or something like that. Him or Bugsy Malone, mate. So him or Bugsy Malone is just two completely different ends of the spectrum. But
Very weird.
I know. You
know why I'd love to get on? The ones that used to be in the old video in the Falls Park, glue sniffers.
Aye, there's two of them are dead now.
Are they?
Aye, mate.
Fuck's sake.
Near sure. Well, I just killed the buzzer, but they're.
He did kill the buzzer.
See, I actually Massey's the main one. Like he actually came out and put.
Shall I use the what we're talking about? There's this Falls Road. It's iconic in West Belfast. It's
the Graveyard Boys.
There's just these guys drinking in the graveyard, and an American tourist woman is videoing them, and she's going over and he just. These Americans loved your McDonald's as your conches. And the stuff he says is fucking gold. It just does a wee workman buzz and getting his wee fucking.
On about the glue.
Sniffing glue. He's fucking.
Mate, that is quality, that video. But I think, I'm near sure, one or two of them's dead. But one of them just came out one day, the other week, and just put a video out. And it just went viral. Yeah, I did message him. I was like, do you want to come on a podcast? Because that's the type of people we look at. Like, people.
Exciting.
Like, your guy, John Mann, blew up. Did you see him? He's a Chinese guy, but he talks for like a West Belfast taxi man voice.
Yeah.
And I was like, he is funny. We need to get him on. But it's good to bring two people on the car. Like,
I don't know. I say you bringing two guys on, that'd be too much for me,
mate. But see, when you bring them on,
one's too much.
It changes the diver. It's so mad. Like having two people that just would never pass, would have never crossed, to bring them on a podcast together. And it's good to see. Like,
I think see the one when we get big names, like I won't not mention any names, but when we get the bigger names, they'll be too reserved and they don't want to speak like fluently. They're just fucking like holding stories back and all, and try because their image, they're actors or they're singers or something, so they don't want to fucking open up. See when you get like Jonesy coming on last week,
Jonesy was fucking brilliant. That's it. Like you think like getting all these like world class.
You don't get the views for the you get the views for the lower ones.
That's why we do a lot of ours. Like some of our podcasts had 60,000 views. Like, and it's just down. It's a lot of it is down to the guest. Like, but it's just what people want to see. But that guy you had on, like he was fucking. He would do well on our podcast.
Do you not know Jonesy? No,
I've talked to him before. He's told me.
Surely everyone's seen Jonesy in a party at one stage.
He seems like he loves an old beer. Like,
he loves it. He fucking loves it. He's coming in. We've got loads of stories to talk about.
You should. That's it. Like, bring him. Like, you should get him on or someone like who's completely different from him and just talk.
Him and Connor Burns.
Mate,
that would be the dream team.
I was going to bring him up, but I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know. Mate, see, the thing is too, mate. Burns. I know, mate. I'll ring him. But see, Burnsy, mate. Like I bring Burns out every week. I mean, I sat cooked his dinner and all that the other day. I do look after him. Like,
do you?
I really do, mate. And I've only met Burnsy through podcasting, but I mean,
so you only known him from doing the
first that Tony brought him to our podcast, mate. And then I got to meet him, and I've met his man, his family, and all. Like, he's on TikTok every day on TikTok Live. But as soon as you do a podcast from him, you're gonna get some dickhead going, "Oh, what are you doing with him? You're exploiting him." I was like, mate, Burnsie's fucking live every day. Like,
he threatens if you don't get him on.
I know. That's the thing. He actually reached out to us and says, but mate, you should get him on. Like, you should.
No, I've said about it before.
Mate, he loves boxing.
I know, he loves it.
If we do the, remember
Jonesy called him out last week.
Did he?
He wants boxing. You should get that organised, Jonesy with Connor Burns.
We should do something together, a collab. The fuck,
Whiskey and Wade for working class.
Yeah, and we'll take over the Damnation.
100%. That's organised. That. What fights would people want to watch in a working class v Whiskey and Wade?
I'll fight Tyrone, no problem.
The way I'm going, you're going to bother me, anyway.
Mate, you have a fucking heart of a lion, like me. You really do, like.
See, last night your mom was just too quick, so he's fucking fast.
Id you meet? Is it his uncle, mate?
Is
it the uncle? You tried to get him on. Was that true? It was 100 grand. He was
100 grand. Fucking 100 grand for an appearance on the podcast.
Jesus Christ, mate, that's mad. I'm only charging 2 grand. Like,
I'll get you next week.
That's all right. But here, if would you not have tried to slip him in there while
you know what?
while you had him in your good books there? You should have said, "You're not jumping on the podcast."
I was too depressed thinking about it, and then, but I should have.
Would you ever fly anywhere for a podcast?
So we were thinking it. See, last year, a couple of years ago, we were like, right, because it's called Whiskey and White, we're going to call one for the road, and it was going to be us going to places and video, but cost a fucking fortune.
Mate, this is the thing. People think you're making fucking millions.
You make fucking
down money, aren't you? Like,
you literally,
and then there's fucking scumbags under the comments criticising you. You're like, fucking, I'm doing this for your entertainment. Fuck's sake.
Well, that's why
you know the crack. No, I mean, it's fucking hard. It's hard work.
Fucking right. It's full-time job, for fuck's sake.
So do you record like monthly? You record 4 in a row for a full month?
Nah, when I was away, we would try and get as much done when I was home. So like do 3 or 4 that day, but normally it's about 2 every 2 weeks. So
we just wing it, mate. We just wing it the fuck in here. It is what it is.
But where is your new studio? You've got a new studio.
So what actually happened, mate? You were actually on our podcast. We recorded the side of my ma's house.
Yeah.
After the house fire, mate, we lost that.
What happened there? House fire? Because it's fucking. It was literally the day I was in your podcast. It was like 2 days later.
It was mate. So it was what actually happened was, I'll tell you the story of it because like I lost my man. I'll go right back to how I found out. I was in work. I was working for Amazon, and I was out in the van. I was actually working in the shack, and I would work there regularly, like, so I know my way about. So whenever I got a phone call, it was from my brother's phone, and when I answered that phone, it was so none of us live with my ma, and it was my ma's neighbour ringing off his phone. So right away, as soon as she answered the phone, I was like, why is she ringing me off my brother's phone? Like, right, see when you get a phone call like that, mate, you know something's wrong. Like, it's just one of them things, you know, right? Something bad's happened here. Why is Michaela from my ma's neighbour calling my phone off or ringing me off my brother's phone? So I was like, something's bad happened. She's like, Gavin, are you driving? And I was like, yeah. She said, can you pull in? I was like, what's happened? And she's like, yeah, I need you to pull in. You need to stop what you're doing. I was like, I just knew. I was like, my ma's dead here. And I was like,
you knew, sure,
I did, mate. I said, I pulled in and says there, is my ma right? And she says, are you by yourself? And I says, yeah. And she's like, no, your mum's passed. So she actually had to come over and give her CPR. So what actually happened? Sorry, man, I'm a wee bit.
Obviously.
So I've worked in that area a lot, so I know all the streets. But see, when I got told that, mate, I was trying to drive home, and I was driving into like fucking cul-de-sacs that I knew were dead ends. I just rang my missus and I was like, I need to talk to someone till I get to the house here. I need to talk to someone. So she sat on the phone, and when I got up the street, the cops had the whole street blocked off. There was like fire brigades blocked. Like, I mean, the whole street. I'm on about like 10 doors down. So I had to jump out of the van. I had like to run up, and then the cops had like from 3 doors down. They had like it all cornered off for all this tape and stuff. And I ran through, mate, and I seen my wee brother and my sister just on the floor crying. And
what did you do?
The cops had they were in the garden.
What is your brother?
My brother's 27. My big sister's 35, I think. I mean, like, this was 3 o'clock in the day, so I was like, what the fuck's happened? So I run straight up into the garden, and a cop just speared me to the ground. I just pulled me to the ground. I was trying to get into the house, because I obviously knew something was wrong with my ma. I knew, but see, when something like that, dramatic like that happens, you don't know what to do. So I was just trying to just get in the sear. They took me to the ground, and like there was fucking firemen, and they all would like grab me, and I was like, it was like something out of a film. It was
everything's slow motion.
It was the maddest thing I've ever experienced. See, to be honest, the cop that pulled me to the ground, mate, he actually comforted me in a way. He was like holding me, and he was like, "You don't want to go in there. You don't want to go in there." I was like, "I need to go in." Like, the whole house was black. The house had burnt. The whole house.
How did it burn? Do you know?
So we found my brother Brandon. He went into the house at 3 o'clock, and the windows were all black. So he thought someone had spray painted the windows black. And when he opened the door, mate, the whole house was just black. She left the pad on when she went to bed, and the black smoke killed her, choked her. Lucky enough, the flames didn't get there.
That's what I was saying. That could be the worst ever. Is flames getting there.
So this is it, mate. I take a lot of comfort in that, knowing that like she wasn't burnt. She wasn't burnt
exactly,
alive.
brutal.
She was. The fireman actually says, like, he did say to me, he's like, she just looks like she's lying in her sleeping. She's just inhaled the smoke and she's died. She's died in her sleep, which I get a lot of comfort in. It's obviously not nice what's happened. I can't change it, but
It's all right.
Even going back there, I mean, it's even like outside, like there was a lot of things happened that could have. There was like one said a cop actually was comforting me, and like he had me on the ground, but he was reassuring me, you're going to be okay. My head was so fucking gone, mate. I mean, it was the maddest time of my life. And then my wee brother, he was outside, he was really bad, and at the bottom of the street they had cornered the street off, and they weren't letting no one up. But there was a lot of people was outside the door, like. How can I explain it? The garden was called a corner off, but there was a lot of people outside. And my little brother, his fiance was down the street, and they wouldn't let her up. But he was in a real bad state. And I was like, he needs comfort here. He needs someone like with him.
Yeah.
And the cop was like, nah, she's not going up. And I went down. I was going crazy. She needs to come up here. And a lot of my uncles and aunts were going, we're going to leave. We'll leave. Let her up. Like she needs comfort. And then I swear to God, he says, what is your wee mummy's boy? And while my ma was lying dead in that house, he says that to me. And mate, see what annoyed me the most. They let Belfast Live and they let all the news teams just run up that street with cameras. Mate, I'm sitting lying crying my eyes out. The worst fucking the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. And I look across the street and there's these fucking big fucking news cameras just record me. My sister chased him down the street. I was like, they're letting him up that street and we can't even get his fiance up. It was the fucking most horriblest thing I've ever experienced in my life. She left the pot on and went to bed, and the pot burnt up at the back of the kitchen, which she had like a wooden like back. It's like a back. I don't know. It's like an inner kitchen. Yeah, it's like something like. It's not. I don't know what it is, but it's like it's made of wood, but the pot caught on that and it burnt up the back of the kitchen, and it caught on to the ceiling. In my ma's kitchen, the ceiling is PVC. So see PVC, you know if you burn something plastic, the black smoke comes from it. Yeah. So that is what killed her. And I'm to anyone who's watching this now, if you have that stuff in your kitchen, it's like a fucking PVC. It's plastic. It's fucking the most deadliest thing. You could be dead in seconds. She didn't have a smoke alarm, so as soon as the backdrop caught on till the PVC, that black smoke just took over the whole house, and it killed her. But we didn't find her till 3 o'clock when he went up the next day.
What was it during the night that it happened?
It was later. It was late at night. So we don't know what time.
So the house didn't burn down. It was just
the kitchen burnt. The kitchen burnt down.
Okay.
I mean, this is the thing that I don't understand. We don't know if this. Like, they were saying something about if there's no oxygen on the fire will go out.
Yeah.
And my ma was hard scared of like spiders and mice, and so she always had every window closed, doors closed, like, and they maybe think that there's no oxygen has put the fire out. Or I think it's my dad looking over me, mate, or looking over her.
Was your dad also passed?
I lost my dad when I was 16, mate. I have cancer.
What happened there though? No cancer?
16, mate. He got cancer on the 5th of January and died the 5th of January the year later.
So.
Oh, I made shit, but listen, I mean, I'm very positive. Like, I know I might be a wee bit emotional now, but I'm a very positive person. My wee brother's a wee bit different. He's getting counselling and stuff. He found her, which is understandable.
Yeah.
But I'm a very strong-minded person.
I know it's only what is it? 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or something?
No, mate. We buried her the day before Christmas Eve.
What was it?
How's
it been from what days?
Do you know what, mate?
Tough.
And it's funny enough. I'm sitting here with a pint. I'm drinking a lot, which I've noticed. It's hard, mate. like, I don't imagine she's dead. I just, because she lives up the street from me, I just imagine she's just up in the house. She's just up there. She didn't have a smoke alarm, mate, so that's just, that annoys me, because something so stupid, a fucking £4 smoke alarm, and she wouldn't have been
no one
there.
really, like, I don't check the smoke alarm. I don't even know why I do have a smoke alarm in my house.
I'm the same. I'm the exact same.
I've never checked them in life anyway, so get checking.
It's something so stupid, mate, that like, it's
a melt.
It is, mate. It is all right. But I just hope there's a happy, mate. I do, that she's there and she's happy. She'll be with my dad, mate. So
yeah, so back together at last.
Aye, but how are you anyway, mate?
I'm all right. I'm
after getting a couple of bad punches to your face.
Do you see, after a fight, because you're on such a big high, even if you do get beat, you're on a big high. Yeah, and when you win, see the weeks after, you'll be so depressed feeling, because you're going from a big high to fucking nothing. So you just feel fucking depressed after.
Do you?
Even when you win, even when I win, like the full next 10 days, I'm like depressed. I feel like you've got your goal, you've done it, and then you're just sitting there like, what the fuck do you do now?
So are you gonna fight again?
Well, I don't know. It depends what the money's like, because obviously I've been beat, so money's going to go down, and if it's not worthwhile, then I'll not. But if there's decent money for a fight, then I'll
would you go back until the acting, or would you go into bare knuckle or anything like that?
I'd love bare knuckle. Tommy actually got a phone call for bare knuckle.
Did he?
And so we're waiting to see what the money's like. If the money's good, then that. But see, bare knuckle, like, it's fucking most vicious.
But here, I don't think there's anyone that can knock you out, mate. I've watched your
I'm
fight, mate. You fucking you go down, but you get up like you have a heart of a lion.
Like, see, even there a few weeks ago, like every time you put me down, I wasn't hurt one bit. Like,
you were laughing and all.
I would, like, halfway, like, I would go black, and then once I woke up again, I'd be like halfway going down, and then it was sweet. I was like, fuck it, I'm just down again, get back up. But I think I would do well in bare knuckle. I think I'd love to do Misfits. I'd love to do YouTube boxing.
But you're going to be fighting a fucking retrobate, like you're going to be fighting someone who doesn't know how to box.
That's what I want. I want the easiest fights possible.
I would fight it too, mate.
Would you?
Aye.
What YouTuber would you want to fight?
Oh, fuck.
What person would you want to fight most? If you done a white collar in Belfast, let's put it in Belfast.
I'll probably get called out in this. I need to pick someone smarmy, but there's not many people, mate. There's not many people. Who would I want to fight? Fuck, probably your fella Agnew or something, mate. He's fucking that. Or Connor G, maybe.
Oh, Connor G.
Fight him, mate. I'll fight him.
He doesn't
give me much shape, but mate, he's a cringy bastard. Like, he's a proper cringy.
I think he's hilarious.
Do you not think he's like it's just stuck up funniness? It's shape. I don't think it's funny. Like,
I don't know. I think some of the things are funny.
Do you?
But you know what? He's a ballsy.
I would fight him 2 seconds.
He's ballsy,
I would beat the fuck out of him.
He's in Belfast.
He's not in Belfast, mate.
Is he not?
He lives in a basement somewhere.
There is a theory that he is in England or something, and that's why he's just saying whatever he wants. But the things he says,
he does. To be fair, he doesn't
hold back.
I don't get much shit from him. But
no, Sean's one of the best things ever that you did get shit for. It was unbelievable. Do you know? I forget his name. You probably remember his name. They do Louis animations of like wee cartoons of
yeah, that's fucking Rare Witch.
Rare Witch.
But see, the thing is, mate, they're actually
the best video ever.
But they're actually mates. So they have a wee lair, the car and all. They drink their Monster down in a wee lair. Mate, they do. They have him and Rare.
I couldn't stop laughing at that video. You know,
the one of us.
You just started dog food.
That's what they do, mate. That's what they do.
It's fucking genius.
I think
I'm a bit annoyed. Me and Tommy don't have one, for fuck's sake.
I think they want to be rappers or something, and they're just jealous of people.
One of them is good rap. The Rare Witch guy is good at rapping, isn't he? I think.
I mean, he looks like a hippie or something. There's no way he can make a rapper. I think they're just jealous for rappers.
Yeah.
And
did you ever try to do rapping? Because you're in the music scene a bit, aren't you?
I says I would do, like, if Lambo wrote it for me, Graham Man offered to write it, and it says to Liam, if both of you come together and write like a, do you know, like a wee comedy, like, do you ever hear Belfast Mentality?
That's funny.
I would do that.
I'm trying to get Tommy to write something to do that.
So I get Liam to do it. Mate, Liam's just fucking, Liam's a genius,
Liam's unbelievable. Tommy's getting slapped on the lyrics. He's fucking unbelievable.
We put a post up trying to get him to do an MC.
See, the next time you get Tommy on the podcast. You need to get him dropped. He's unbelievable.
Why doesn't he do it?
I think he was hoping the boxing would kick off.
I will sure he's retired now.
Nah, but I don't know why he hasn't done it. He didn't do it. Do you know what? I actually do know why. When he was younger, he said like anyone who has Belfast accent just sound cringy to him. But now, rap is in Belfast is getting pretty big.
It's because they're putting them on them like fucking trancey beats.
Yeah, that's genius. It's genius.
I'm not even just saying it because he's a host of the podcast. He's the GOAT. He's way better than Young Spencer and like anyone else. Kneecap, they have their own sort of Irish language act. So I'm like leading the way. I think Liam's the best. He's just a wee bit because he's a stoner. He's stoner mentality. Sometimes he just fucking gets stoned and he doesn't. Mate, see if he had like. See if Liam was uploading constant, he would make it 1,000,000%.
See, doing all that uploading shit, but that's a fucking hassle.
I know, mate. Even getting Liam to do a podcast is fucking hassle, so it is. Fuck's sake.
But even like see doing the TikTok, because you have to fucking do all the social medias, like TikTok, put on YouTube Shorts, it does my head in.
I don't even think there's a point in YouTube Shorts, mate.
Do you not? Do you think you could share a few views?
Terrible, mate. Nah, I think TikTok's the way forward.
TikTok, you can get serious fucking numbers.
I think original content now is like, if I pull my phone out now and just do a video, it'll probably do better than the clip you put up.
No.
It's just...
Really?
I do think that, mate,
What do you mean original? What's
original content, if I just open my phone here and just take a video and go, we're on a podcast set, and I upload that, and you clip it, and like do like all the wee pictures and the wee words and all, I think that one would do better. Original content,
Where did you get all? Because you seem very. I don't know. You've only started the podcast, but you seem very fucking like you know what you're doing. You know.
See, and I do something, I really get obsessed for it, like it does, like fact my life. I have fucking as John, my editor, I have him fucking tortured.
Do you?
See, to do a podcast, it takes like 12 hours, like clip, just like the way he makes that. And I'm like on his case, God, I need to get this clip, need to get this, need to watch it. But see, as we're getting at the start, I didn't give a fuck what I put out. But see now, because our following's growing, I start looking and going, that's not good enough and all, which I hate.
Yeah,
I would rather just be put
natural.
The way I was at the start.
Yeah.
But it's just one of them things. I would love not more to be a full-time podcaster, but it would. It's just
not there yet.
Do you know what? I think if it was England, we could.
Yeah.
Both of us, we could make it a lot easier. There's just not enough guests and stuff.
There's barely any guests in the north. Once you've done like,
I feel like you've just done everyone.
Like, we have.
You must be like, your brain must be like Mercy Peas thinking of someone like, who else?
No one else comes to Belfast, and if they do come to Belfast, they're too big to come on the show. I have most of them. But I think our accents as well, fuck us.
Show us as it too, mate. See, our clips don't really leave Northern Ireland because they don't want to understand. I don't even...
Like, see, if you walked around Anytown with me, you'd think I'm fucking this... I'm the Dave Vaughan of fucking Anytown, more or less. I think I'm fucking it. Everyone's like, whiskey mate. Go on anywhere else in the world. No one watches it.
It feels my favourite podcast. His brain works different.
It's fucking brilliant, isn't it? But, like, every single view we get is from West Belfast, like every single one, because you can't understand us. And see the ones that are from England and fucking America and all, it turns out they're probably fucking
you maybe
from
understand,
West Belfast has just moved.
You could maybe understand Tommy, like they maybe understand Tommy a bit more, but if you... Do you think so? No?
Or
the vice versa?
No, I think I slur quite a bit. I'm fucking...
It's just once you're... But if you've done acting, you should be able to...
See, the thing is, with acting as well, I went to voice elocution lessons because I had a really, really smacked out fucking voice, and then they were like, you need to get that changed. I had to go to voice elocution lessons to learn how to speak properly, but still didn't work.
I seen your story about it. What happened? About the girl wanted you to do it. Did they give? It was so much thousand or something. Am I thinking of, was you?
No, I
was after the medical and they wanted you to go on.
No, that's a different thing. So my agent, she was a big time agent. The guy got Gillian Anderson, who's Scully at X-Files, was her agent. She got me her, and she was like, right, you need to go to voice lessons to get an English accent, American accent, all this shit. And I was like, oh, happy days. But it was a year after the medical, so I had no money left, and she sent me this person, go to him. Get your lessons there, sweet. It was 150 quid an hour. back in the day, I was a lot of money. I was like, there's no way I can fucking afford half a lesson, never mind a full lesson. So I pretended that I was going to them. And then and she started sending me to Judi Dench auditions, Tom Hanks auditions. These 6-figure paydays. And I was going in, and we're going, right, so do you listen to American accent? And like, well, how you doing, man? And they're just laughing their head. And then eventually she's just
Could you give us any other accent there? Or?
What accents can I do? I'm not. Tommy's unbelievable at accents. I can barely do an English accent or a
Belfast
accent.
That's easy, mate. But as he says, it doesn't go any further than Belfast once because no one else can understand us. Do you ever hear the culture accent?
What?
There's a guy called Donkey. You've probably seen him take that. We trying to get it, mate. I'll send you a clip of him. We try to get him on the podcast. He lives like 2 hours away, but he's real bad culty. Like, as says, it would be interesting to watch like a real West Belfast accent and the most cultiest accent ever. It's good to watch, but I mean, you wouldn't understand the fucking word he says. Like, I can't even understand a word they say.
See the subtitles that pop up on our YouTube.
On the wee clips, mate. You're just constantly fixing them. Them apps don't understand us at all. Like, don't they?
So I'm looking and going, how the fuck did you get that from what Dad said? Like, it doesn't even. It's nowhere near fucking right.
You want to see some of your ones I get away. If I even spell them right, mate, and I just let on, the app done that.
What's the plans for working class? What is wanting to?
Mate, but do you know what? Like we've our followings went up. We're going 8 months now.
It's going 8 months now.
8. Consistency's key, mate.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Like a lot of people just fizz out after 5 weeks.
But are you going to do like lives or anything now?
So that's what I was going to ask you. Are you when's the next Whiskey and White live?
I hate lives.
So this is why we were reached that 2 people contacted us. There was the manager of the Balmoral messaged us and Millie's Bar in Dunmurray. They both messaged us to do a live podcast. Slice is used to rapping and being on stage, mate, so it's nothing to him. It's me, mate. I start to overthink stuff, and I was like, I can't do it, mate. I'm talking to you now, but I mean, if there was fucking 500 people sitting there, you would be so much under pressure.
I was up the other week to North Belfast, our New Lodge Youth Club, to talk to the kids. Tommy's going to be raised at this because he doesn't know. But the message me was like, can you come up and talk about your life and all? And I said, yep, 2 seconds. Phone Tommy, said, Tommy, they're looking me and you up here. And he's like, all right, no worries. But he didn't even want Tommy. I just roped him in because I fucking hate that shit. Like, I woke up, was up. There's only about 20 kids. And I was like, it sounded like I was about to break down crying. That's why my voice was like,
I thought being a boxer and doing press conferences and all would help you.
I'm really full of like doing interviews. Like, if there's just one camera and we're just talking, I'm good at all that shit. But see, when there's like, when I'm doing the press conferences, I have one thing wrote in my phone to say. So no matter what question someone asks me, I just say what I've wrote in my phone. And it's something crazy where anything after what I just said isn't going to be as bad. So I say the craziest line first, and then the rest is just let take control. But I'm nervous.
So is the fella? Have you not done the fella yet? Because you would use
Tommy pressures me. Like, I don't know. We do the fella most years, but
you're losing money by not doing it. So are we, mate. But I mean, I genuinely don't think I could do it.
It's bad.
Like, I would need a.
It is bad. See, the first one I went to, I went right. I'm gonna
your live one.
I'm gonna have 1 or 2 drinks just before the calm nerves. I ended up steaming. I was fucking.
That's where I would be, mate.
I was blocked. My man texted me, what the fuck what the fuck are you doing? I was steaming. And I think, see the anxiety I had the next day after that one. I was like, fuck it, the next one. I couldn't drink in the next one because it was fading, sorry. So I went and done that sober, and I was 10 days better.
You missed out a Kneecaps movie too in one of your podcasts, didn't you?
Stop bringing that up.
Does that hurt you, mate?
Tommy and his great ideas. That's what happened. The first the Kneecap film, we didn't have to audition or nothing. They just asked us to do it. And then they gave 6 dates. And one of the dates was our Whiskey and White Live. And I said, hey, well, can we change that date to a different day? And they're like, look, we can't, because that's Michael Fassbender's in that scene, and he's not changing it. We can't change him for
He's an Axeman and all, mate. He's the man.
He's a big man. And he was killing me in it, so he was for fuck's sake. And
is that right? What were you meant to do? Can you tell us?
Yeah, me and Tommy were supposed to. I think it was in the Rad, was it, or
You meant in the Rad?
The Rad.
Oh, the Rad.
Whatever they were calling it. The Republicans against. I don't know what the fuck it stands for. Stands for something. But me and him were like a henchman and that, and we're up. We're done the wee costumes and all. We're buzzing for it, and then they couldn't change that date. And I was like, Tommy, fuck the Whiskey and White Live. We're going on this film for fuck's sake. And he's like, nah. With the people already bought tickets, it was sold out to us. And I was like a week later, 2 weeks later, and can't push it back. So,
would you go back into acting? Do you think once you retire?
Probably. I don't know. I would love to.
That might have called a big movie, mate.
It was a big movie, but I think it's too hard to break into.
I mean, I don't know. I think you could do it, mate. You're different. Like you're not like the normal West Belfast lad. Like you are different. You're unique. Like
see the word unique.
It's a clothes not you wear, mate.
You're a freak, mate. You are a freak. You don't belong in West Belfast. What the fuck is it?
I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but in the nicest possible way, you could. Like,
that's a unique word.
Did you hear that?
Associated with me all the time.
That's what I says, on our podcast, is you look like a good jiu-jitsu fighter.
What?
You look like someone who'd be good at jiu-jitsu. Because I swear to God, you walk in the jiu-jitsu hall, mate, you would see a lot of, like, you're rocking the mult.
Yep.
You would see a lot of that, but you look alright. Like, some of the stuff you wear.
Oh, you look alright. You look alright.
No, I mean, some of the stuff you wear, it's good, mate. It's good.
You don't need a back.
I know, I'm fucking... I'm digging a hole here.
But you didn't say who you'd want to fight in the...
I did. Connor G, a punch ahead.
Oh, you did say Connor G, sorry. I thought you tried to skip the fucking thing. But you're going to Orlando next week, aren't you?
I'm going to Orlando, mate,
have you been to Orlando?
I've been, so we actually had to put it back after what happened with man stuff. So it'll be a well-deserved holiday, mate, I think. To be fair, mate, because we started our Patreon, I had to record 3 Patreons, 3 this week, with 3 episodes. I mean, my brain was like mushy peas. And see if I tell you who the fuck was on the podcast. I mean, yes or no answers. So
was it?
Oh, mate.
Nothing worse.
Did you ever get them?
Oh, I hate it.
It's wild, isn't it?
There's been some like...
Can you I wouldn't even put that on you, but I mean, people sat here just going, yep.
Like there's one guy in particular, I'm not saying names, but he's a big, one of our biggest guys. And
they can blood out of stone.
I don't know, 30-minute episode, 40-minute episode. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is going to fucking level up.
You need something, don't you? But I mean, see, when you break, like, we had, do you know Sean Eyebrows-Bannoff? Can you remember him from fucking years ago? You never remember him from Facebook, mate? He used to tell a joke.
What's he called?
So he would have told a joke. It would have been a shite joke.
And
then he would have done this for his eyebrows. So we had him on, and the guy, Patsy, you would have seen the clip of him we put out about him saying he was working. Did you see the clip I put out last week? He says he was...
I have the worst memory in the world.
So I put it out the other day. He's like, I says to him, what are you doing today? And he goes, I'm off work. And then Liam says to him, what are you doing? And he goes, I'm working.
Yeah.
There was him, mate, and then there was Burnsy. They were all on the fucking same day. And mate, I was like, at the end, I was like, holy...
Surely you don't have to do much work with Burnsy, because...
Mate, Burnsy's comedy gold. Like, I would love... I'll bring him up here sometime, mate, because he loves boxers. I actually says to him about
Burnsy hates me.
I try and ring him now.
He hates me. I go, get him on. I ask for it. He just flip out of me. Anytime he sees me, he slaps me.
Missed call. I mean, he rings me, like, I have 3 missed calls from him. He rings me about 20 times a day. I'll see if he answers.
We'll ring him, let's see if he answers.
Mate, I don't think he will, but I'll try. You'll be in for a treat here if he does.
He will.
He'll think I'm on the beer. There he goes.
He's
rejected.
Some bars.
I'm trying again.
One more try. Let's go. Because he is comedy gold. One of the most genius. He thinks you're jacking me every time.
Burnsy, I'm sitting with Tyrone here on the Whiskey and White podcast. Would you answer the phone?
One of the best things he's ever said is someone that's... I'm near sure it was him. Was either him or Beetlejuice. But
he's like the Northern Irish Beetlejuice, isn't he?
But they go on him like, what's a capital of Spain? There's S. And do you know what? It's a fucking genius answer because it's true.
See your man Beetlejuice, mate. I genuinely think he's just a really, really smart comedian. Like, he's so...
Is he still going? But I don't think he's as big as he used to be. Massive.
See, there's a guy called... Clabe or something. He's long blonde hair. Does podcast in America. He would be mates with Theo Fawn and stuff.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know you're about that.
He put a video out saying that's his dream guest is Beetlejuice, and he just won't do it.
He won't do it?
Nah, he was in Scary Movie 2 and all. He's in The Brain. Can you remember? Have you ever watched Scary Movie 2?
Yeah.
I think it's Kevin Hart's brain or something to look into it, and it's Beetlejuice. But mate, I think he's just a genius because some of the stuff he says. Do you ever see? There's a clip. There's a meme of him was going about, and he was like, he says something about, "I'm not waiting around." And he's like, "What are you doing?" Oh, I mean, I can't remember what he says. I can't remember what he says. I don't even want to try and reenact it.
Do your best job.
I can't even. I don't know the full. But it was fucking what he said. I watched him. I can't smart as fuck because it was comedy.
There is some. He is. Yeah, he is smarter than. I think that's all.
Because he says, "What's He gets asked a question on the Howard Stern show. And it's like,
he's always on that
what's
show.
a BMW? No, spell BMW, and he goes BMW WHRR. But he just spelled it while he was fucking saying the answer. So I was like, he knows
what he's doing. He can't be.
There's a video of him doing a handstand on a trampoline, and he breaks his neck. It's fucking hilarious. Like,
he'd be a great guest, Beetlejuice.
I actually messaged. Do you know? I'll tell you, James English is doing our podcast.
Is he? Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
he's a legend.
I messaged him. I just sent the message out, mate, and he messaged me back, and he was like, I says, "We'll come to you," because that's why I was saying.
Going to go over?
I would go to Scotland, 100%, mate, because he's my favourite UK podcaster, apart from you. You know what I mean?
Had to get that in there. Keep on.
We went there. I says, he says, "Yeah, I'll do it, no sweat." But he says, "I'll do it." This was last year. He says, "I'll do it next year." So this is year, mate. I would go over, no sweat. Like,
so it isn't organised yet?
It's not organised yet, no.
Torture him, the fuck.
No, I will, but I mean, see on YouTube, you monetize, like you. It's but I mean, it's. I'll tell you what's in our YouTube account right now. We're going 8 months, and I checked the other day. We have 380,000 views. Now we have put ads. Like, there's a lot of podcasts. The way it works, you get green, yellow, or red. Yeah. So green is like you're getting good.
Sweet,
you're
goes to everyone.
You can put like 10 ads in one episode. Yellow means you're getting limited ads. You can maybe get one, and red just means you ain't getting any.
Jonesy last week got red.
Did he?
Aye. Got a personal message from YouTube saying we've manually reviewed all this, and
no way.
Aye.
Why? What happened? What he said?
YouTube's not ready for you.
For Jonesy. But it's about that Australia thing.
Probably. So it could be not.
We've got red twice, and it's been copyright strikes for music. One was for Jarvis, and the other one was the Grey Man. But it was because we put like background tracks that have been on YouTube in it, so you can't profit off them. But there was some of our biggest podcasts, mate. We didn't get anything. Ours ones are you probably would have got fucking 500 quid for. But so in our account now, in our YouTube account, and we're going 6 months, we have 1,500 quid, which we record off iPhones as well. We record with his iPhones now. We need to upgrade what you're doing. and here's very professional for what we do.
Yeah, but listen, see doing on your iPhone, it's working for you. So
I know you know how you see how laid back we are.
Yeah.
Like
you're just the most. I've been to a lot of podcasts. You're the most laid back pod. Like I walked in, we're just sitting there. He doesn't say anything's on. Doesn't say anything. Like, I said talking away about absolutely random shit. And he's like, "We're recording, by the way." And I was like, "Edit that out."
Take that out. That happens every week, mate. But I think,
but it's good. It's not like I think when we get guests in, say you come in for 20 minutes, me and you'll talk before
you
kicking
sort of,
off, and
you be on edge the first 10 minutes.
The best stuff is always off camera. When I talk to people off camera, it's when the juicy shit comes out.
I know. We learned that after a couple of weeks now, and it helps me. Do you know, and I'll tell you this, and this is the God's honest truth, never been nervous for 32 episodes. See, the only episode I was nervous was you and Tommy.
Was it?
I swear to God. If you go and watch it back, mate, I don't know. Liam was just talking. I was like, I was the only episode I swear to God, I was the only episode I was nervous for.
Good stuff. But
I think it's because I knew, like, because I've watched your podcast so much. And then the users are sitting there on ours. I was like, this is
crazy.
I was like, this is really mad for me. So I was going, I didn't even want to say anything to this because I was like, fuck me. I think it was Tommy's more intimidating than you, mate.
He's a big guy.
I know, mate. But honest to God, I was the only time I've been nervous.
Need to get back on.
Yeah, 100%. I wanted to do the fight companion with because that'll be good crack. We could do it with a UFC or boxing, but you two are boxers, so you could probably do a boxing. You can tell us.
I don't mind watching UFC as well. It'd be funny because I don't have a clue about it.
Probably we could do it then the next. Once I come back from Orlando, we'll sort it out. But as it says, the camera needs to be beside the TV, so we watch.
Yeah.
We're watching the TV.
See what another thing is I think would be good is live commentary. Like you watch the fights live, turn on mute, put on the Whiskey and White podcast or whatever, and me and Tom are doing live the fights, talking about it. Cause see a lot of seeing fights, the commentary team are scared to say what actually is happening because they're on one side of the fighter, like they're on the zone side, so they have to be nice about the zone fighter.
Oh, is that the way it works? I wouldn't never knew.
So they always play up the home fighter and say, oh, he's doing great here, he's doing this. Whereas they're probably getting battered half the time and there's no one saying that about it.
So. Boxing's the most corrupt sport in the world, mate. Like it's crazy. It's insane. Even that time, your last fight, mate, that referee must have been counting. That fight was. Do you know what the fight?
Oh, look, 2 fights ago,
mate. The right what?
It was 16 seconds. Your
he was. That's how long that went on
for. And it was all over the place, and the guy was like, "Put up your hands," and he just he counted to 10, and your mom was still fucking going from side to side all over the place, and he was just going, "Are you okay? Okay." You're not allowed. After 10 seconds, it's back into the fight. Back into the fight. If he's not ready, then he gets stopped up. And that guy's from Belfast, so he was the referee.
Was he?
He's a referee.
He should be back in his own, mate.
Sound guy, so he's pub. He probably didn't want to look like his favouritism as well.
So just shafts are in there.
But here, made for an entertaining fight. But
have you ever done any sort of refereeing on any of like the white collar
referee? I think.
Have you? When I fought Jenkins. Tommy was.
Did you fight?
I fought Jenkins in white collar boxing. He robbed me. Tommy robbed me. Tommy was a judge.
Tommy was doing. Was he?
He was a judge. Paddy McCoy was ref. I was Mark and Ray's event.
Right.
Mark and Ray's. And I fought Jenkins, and Tommy was one of the refs. So I went by split. So I blame it on Tommy.
Would you do another one?
I don't know.
Because you were very close to running one, weren't you? Then what happened? You were 2 of them. So you're very close to running a white collar show, weren't you?
Mate, we could do one together. I know that we could do something like maybe, like I don't know, me and Liam to get like fucking 5 fighters, and you and Tommy could get 5, and we could go against
Eddie Hearn v fucking.
We could do something like that. It wouldn't be hard to do, mate.
Let's do it.
We could crack. There's money to be made there.
There's money to be
made. But we could even do a live one together, mate. Maybe.
100%.
Because I genuinely, like, I would be creaming myself about a live podcast. Like, I would need to have about 10 pints on me, mate.
I tell you what.
And then see when you've that many pints, and you make a cunt of yourself.
I didn't know what I was talking about the first. I don't even want to watch it back. But
I watched the one you done where when Labyrinth was there. I thought that was good.
I was sweet. I was more sober for that one, but I don't see what scares me in life is like. You run out of something to talk about, and you have to have the guys on for 40 minutes or whatever. But if it's not going well, and it's kind of like a different talk than because it has to be funny. Everyone's coming out.
That's it. This is it. But yeah,
whereas if we have
Liam tells me, he says, like, you're not a comedian. You don't need to be funny. People watch your podcast. They know what they're coming to get. But you just seem to think I need to make these people laugh. But
Tommy's like, look, the people that are coming to the show. Watch the show. They know what it's fucking about. It's not going to be a big surprise. And I'm always like, oh, but they're coming out of they're buying a ticket. They want to have laughs. They want to make it funny and jokes like fuck. But sometimes that's what I panic about most. Like I have everything written down, going out and fucking.
See, I stopped that.
Did you?
I mate. And sometimes, like I'm like, fuck, I wish I had a bit of paper sitting there and reading from it. But I mean, I'm very good at just switching it up.
Yeah.
Liam doesn't do as much.
See, Tommy's lethal at it, but I'm shit.
Liam doesn't do as much. I do it. I can just sometimes when people are going on a lot, I would just change a conversation because
I have some sort of disability when the conversations come.
I
can't. I don't know what to say next. I just Tommy goes into absolute random shit, and he can talk to you for about, I said this in the last podcast, about 3 hours just the random
you
stranger.
two done 2 podcasts there, just you and Tommy. I don't think me and Liam could do it.
That's what they ask you. Would you never try it?
People are asking us to, but I just don't think.
I think they're better.
Well, I know. I looked at you got decent views for just when you two talk. I was like,
I think our best ones are the solos because we talk shit about fucking what's happening.
I mean, and see when you two do it, there's no hassle of like
booking
people in. No, it's just like you know what's happening.
We were actually thinking about just doing solos constantly. But
I thought about it. We're still only 30 odd weeks in, but I mean, when you get to the 100 mark, when you are, you're like, fuck me.
There's going to be weeks you can't fucking get a guest on or something. There's Tommy fair play to Tommy. Tommy's done some with no guest and not me either.
Phil Fawn can do that.
Solos.
Just sit there by himself.
Phil Fawn's was brilliant.
His brain works different, as I say. But I mean, see, like Bomb Squad, they don't have one.
Yeah.
But mate, they're 2 comedians, and see, like a lot of their clips that they put out, I think they're a wee bit scripted. They have
think so?
They are 100%, mate. They know that they're clipping this part.
Aye.
When the cameras are on, they're going to say it. They know what's going to be said, as you would.
Yeah, no.
But see, genuinely, our podcast, we just go off a bat, and if I find a clip in it,
I seen
it'll
you
be
writing something. Connor G slagged you about it. You said unscripted or unedited or something.
John, no. I was John. I was fucking John. He's in control of all. He was raising about that. Like,
was he?
Oh, I mean, he's on vested in Connor G. I don't know why. I'm fucking fella's a fucking creepy cunt.
Most unedited podcast, and then it's just
it's like it's cut like fuck. I was the most uncut, and it was cut like fuck. Because I told him for weeks, like he was cutting out like a breath. He was cutting it out, and I was going, John, stop cutting that out. But as it says, we were only learning. We have no background in media or podcast or nothing. But now it's really it's came a long way. Now we're going to go and buy fucking decent cameras. We are using Infinity Boutique. It's a tap away track where we're from. Because of there's no electrics and stuff. You've been in where we record in the extension in my mum's house where so there's no electric there, so we can't use her. So fair play to Stephen for letting us use in there.
Was he? Oh yeah, I've changed that.
One day I would obviously like to have our own spot now, but as it says, mate, if you're not making money, like you can't take like yourself a per hour. So you're not gonna fucking spend me on money to
unless
to
you
put a podcast out just to get hate from it.
I know. See, like hate to get podcasts is ridiculous. Fuck me, you go do one.
I know, mate. I know. And see all the wee like clipping apps, mate. They fucking my accent anyway. They don't work. They just don't work, mate. They give me like.
Do you have to do your own clips?
Do them all myself on CapCut, mate.
We got the dream here, so we don't do it.
Well looked after. I know you don't see behind the camera here. There's two girls here, fucking full
doing everything for us.
I know, mate.
Left and late.
But you definitely should do a live one, like.
I don't know what. I probably will. If Tommy asked me, Tommy gets all the guests.
I thought mate, you should like, especially in West Belfast.
Just see the pressure of selling tickets as well. It does my head in.
So what was
there's been times where say if you're in the field, you'll always get like the worst slot the field can get. So you'll be like a Wednesday fucking 6 p.m. and no one goes out on the fucking Wednesday. So
I had tickets to your last show and I went till the dance night. It was the night after the dance night, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't know.
It was the night after one of the big field nights.
Yeah, it was.
And I went it, and I ended up fucking mate. I was probably still sitting in the kitchen somewhere, and I was like, I cannot make that. But
fair enough.
But I still bought the tickets.
That's
where
it counts.
I wanted you to do another one so I can go and sit front row, mate.
No, we'll.
Because I'm a big fan of your podcast, mate. I'm alright.
You always were, even before your podcast. I
am alright, mate.
Even though you blanked me once, I seen you in Wayford and just blanked me.
Did I? I apologise. It must have been a mob, mate. It must have been a mob, mate. It must have brought you from my waist. I apologise, mate. Make truce here, don't mean.
He's joking me. But yeah, I think we'll probably do another live, but Tommy gets all the guests, so I said, look, if you get a good...
It's not worse than asking people, mate. We get knocked back a lot because of...
So we can knock back like
I was surprised using. I was like even hesitant asking users to come on ours.
Go on, I think, folks.
I know. I know you only charge me 500 quid to. I can't believe it.
I can't say no to anyone asks me to do something. I'll do it. I can't, like, this is out for video for everyone to hear. You ask me to do something, I'm going to do the event, and I'm not going to charge anyone anything. So Tommy doesn't know this either. Last week for a youth club thing, they said, "Oh, I wouldn't." Boss was like, "Here, we'll get you vouchers for wherever you want." I was like, "Nah, you're alright, mate."
Should have given them to me, mate.
You know, Tommy,
No,
like,
yeah, but
there's times I knock back like
you can't be.
money
No,
for
mate, you
everything.
had to take.
I'm just too awkward.
I seen Cavi was out doing stuff like that there, where there was a guy. He was on this podcast. He must be out doing schools. They must be getting something from that there.
Well, I know, fucking it is the last.
Cavi's blew up rightly, hadn't he? Like
fucking, do you know what? He's a genius of marketing himself.
Mate, I fucking told him everything he knew. I was the one told him everything Cavi done. I was like, no, because he was uploading these shite videos of his office. No, I was going, Cavi, fucking put your face to it. Go on, lad. I was telling him what to do, and then next thing you know, mate, he's like an A-lister. A lot of people, he gets a lot of shape, but see when people actually genuinely meet him, they'll be like, I've been with him, mate, and people be like seeing you walk through Candy Centre. It's madness the amount of people asking for photos and stuff.
And what's mad is, like, I've known Kevin for years and years. Like, he was just a person that he knew. He's not one bit of notoriety. Like, no one knew who Kevin Vinning was. And then within 6 months, he's probably the biggest fucking rapper in Belfast at the minute.
Yeah, mate. People like, there was a guy on our podcast the other day. He was in Britain's Got Talent final, Jordan O'Keefe. He was saying to me, doing the working class podcast, like, oh, you're going to be up there with Cabby 4X. Like, that's just because he knew he was on ours. Like, he's fucking...
How awkward. It's one of the best.
Did you see it? The one where Liam and Cabby on it?
It was great.
I'll tell you what happened, mate.
Because that's what we originally wanted. And then...
I know, I stole it on his route.
I knew we go... They'd rather on their own podcast.
I knew I could make it work because they're all my mates.
Yeah.
Because, like, Cabby's one of my best mates.
Was he?
Cabby's my best ever mate. Growing up. So, like, see Cabby's my Rosemary and my mate. Cabby's born on the 5th of May. And I'm born on the 3rd of May. So our ma's were in labour together. And then when I met Cabby, our ma's knew each other from labour. Cabby just lives around the corner from me. We were very close growing up. Would have stayed in his house fucking every weekend, and then we had a big fallout and a beefa, and we stopped talking for like a year or two, and then we start talking again, and then next thing you know,
I seen one of his concerts done last week or the other week, Teen Festival or something.
Teen Fest. So we were actually he was actually on to me. We were meant to start our own one.
It's like Justin Bieber raved the fucking Balmoral.
It's mad. The kids love him. The kids absolutely love him.
All the kids know every single lyric, every word.
And see as well, good man for seeing your entrance till.
Did you see the Miles
dance, mate?
Didn't know if anyone would do.
I noticed it right away. I was like, fair play to Tyrone. Because mate, Mal was a fucking.
I didn't really know Mal well. He started bubbling on with fucking TikTok and see him about with Cavi and on your podcast and stuff. And he looked like a legend.
He was a legend, mate. Do you know what? He genuinely was. I got really close to him I never knew him growing up and stuff, but the couple of months before he died, I got really close to him. Wee Mal was a proper...
He seemed like
I know you say this about when everyone dies, you say, I was a proper gentleman. I genuinely, mate, see when you're with him, he would really get invested in your conversation, and he'd be like, and yes, and what were you saying? He would really listen to you, like, not many people do that there, but he would, and fucking... Just a pity, mate. There really is. I had a lot of time for wee Ma.
But the dance that he's created will live on forever.
I know.
What a dance.
You're a legend for doing that, mate. Good man.
And it didn't even go with the song I was walking out here now. It's only done it for like 5 or 6 seconds.
Did you have that planned?
The plan I was like, fuck, I'll do we share for Mal. But,
he was, to be fair, mate, he was a great out guest for us. Like, we
were actually thinking about getting him on as well, so we're now.
He's a very good talker.
He's an unbelievable talker. For what age is he? He was young.
He's 25, I think. But
mature man. But
we done the podcast. We were actually done it in my house. My girlfriend or my wife's eyebrow room because we didn't have nowhere to record. And I had a case of Guinness downstairs, and he got wind of it. And mate, he drank every fucking time. See if you watch our podcast, see if it mate, he sank about fucking 15 Guinness. Like, I had 2. You sent me down to get glasses and all during the podcast.
Do you go out much?
Did I drink? Go out? I mean, I'm barred my whole road.
Are you?
Aye.
What bar would you go to? What would be your
I
logo?
drank in the Sloans every.
Do you?
Like,
Sloans?
aye,
The
Sloans
maddest
bar.
fucking
Aye.
bar there is.
I'm trying to get back into Wayford, so
Are you bar from Wayford?
I don't know.
Jim, come on.
It's not even Jim. I'll tell you. No, I can't.
Tell
But
us.
if they're watching, I'm fucking sorry for what I've done. I know.
Would you never go to like? Where do you live? Where do you live?
I'm New Barnsley, mate. So
That's far off.
top of the White Rock. No, like top of the White Rock, top of the Springfield Road. That's where.
See, I've actually been to the house. That's where you're recording it. Is it?
Aye,
So-
Tyrone, mate. You're fucking. You were.
I know, but tell me that
So where do you live?
I started the window just down the street there, but say Lassall.
Right. So that's right. That's not daft. Just down the Glen Road, not motor bypass.
Uh,
But I would drink. I like a Danish, the Sloans, and I love going to the time. But mate, see,
do you like one of them?
the prices are so.
It's
fucking
insane.
Mate, see on. Can you remember I said to you on the podcast we wanted to do like a 12 pubs of Christmas? We went out with a GoPro and we went around the town.
Did you do it?
We did do it.
Did
right?
you?
That's why I got barred from the Danish. But I'm not saying what happened, right? But we no, not the Danish. The Wayford. We went into the town. We went to John Bittle's bar, right? And
great Guinness.
Scumbag, right? I'll tell you why he's a fucking scumbag. So we went into his bar, mate, and I had the GoPro and all with us, and we were like, there was a doorman on there, like, there's Limbo Slice, they all knew him and all, and like, got to the bar, and I was like, mate, we want to do a split the G competition. Me and Slice are going to split the G, but we want you, John, to be in the video. Get the fuck out. That's what he says. He was like, get the fuck out. I was like, you having a laugh? He said, I don't give a fuck who you are, get the fuck out.
Fuck.
I was like, he was on this podcast before, wasn't he? Mate. But I think he likes boxers.
He loves boxers.
Doesn't like rappers.
And he doesn't like rappers. He reminds me of my dad as well. They have the same. My dad used to own a sweet shop, and they have the same attitude, just grumpy bastards.
I
think they've had their fill with people coming in just annoying.
He's
just
driving the fucking price of Guinness up in that town. Like,
what do you?
I made a video about him before. He was like, I think he was looking to charge a tenner. He was saying.
I had seen that.
And then I was like, and everywhere else is now charging £7.50. Like it's £7 a normal
insane.
For a pint of Guinness in that town, which is
I don't
insane.
like town. See the town, you have to fucking trying to get taxis home and all that shit.
You have to wave a score, mate.
To
get a taxi, you have to wave a score. That's how you get a taxi. Mate, so, see at the fella, some scumbag charged my wife from White Rock to a tap 30 quid. And she paid it like a dickhead. One of her mates says, yes, we'll pay it. We'll pay it. And then she was like, I have no money, and my missus paid it like a dick. I was like, are you fucking serious? I would
some
take me away up a back post and fucking shoot me or something. I ain't not paying that money. Fuck that. 30
I paid some serious amounts for fucking coming home in town. But
would you recognise much in the town, Tyrone?
Don't want to toot my own horn, but
does it ever work under your favour? Couple of free pints?
Fuck you, I'd get a few free pints. Especially see right after a fight. See, for the next 2 weeks, you're barely buying a pint. It's fucking great. People are standing over shots and fucking drinks like fuck.
Hey, you're not long after a pint. Do you want to go for? No, you're not long after a fight. So do you want to go for a pint? You can sort us out.
Let's go for it. Let's go.
You can work your magic and get us a couple of free pints.
Are you barred from PD? But
not the PD. Nah. I was in at the other day and your file told me take your hat off.
What's that about?
I don't know, mate.
The first time ever, I take that hat off and I was like, I'm here every fucking week. Like, you know who I am.
What about sunglasses? Is that a?
I think I was allowed to wear my sunglasses.
Because your eyes.
My eyes are so high. But
to be, mate. See, my hat. I've worn a hat on 32 podcast. I've always worn a hat.
Serious?
Because I'm trying to hide my hairline. I'm going to show you it now.
I don't think I've seen you with a.
Mate, no, you haven't. I was meant to have a plaster in my pocket, mate. I have like a wee fucking thing here in my face. And I was meant to put a plaster on. I completely forgot. I don't know what it is. Like a wee bit of a rash here.
It looks like it's swollen.
I was meant to put a plaster on it.
Battery.
But I forgot. But anyway, mate. So I'm trying to grow my hair out. But I'll show you. It's
that's not that bad.
Because I'm growing it out,
mate. I don't know.
Actually, it's here.
It's receding there.
I wish I had a big fucking hairline.
We had,
mate.
Mine's brutal. Fucking.
But you're rocking the mullet, mate.
I
couldn't get away with it.
If I don't have long hair,
see if you have a mullet Barnsley, mate, you get fucking egged and floured.
Listen, who's going to egg a box?
Yeah, exactly.
But Paddy Barnes, he's on before you, and he goes to get injections in his head for his hair. You want to see his hair now?
Does he have a hair transplant?
Not a hair transplant. It's in Belfast. I forget what much it costs, but goes, gets needles in his hair, and then
I have a phobia of needles, mate.
even
though I'm covered in tattoos, but it's not the
completely
same.
completely different.
I always say that there, it's not the same. Mate, see when I got my teeth done, Jesus Christ, I nearly fainted. Like,
I hate that shit.
your woman pulled my trousers down and all, mate, and was like, she didn't even speak English. My man.
Why is she pulling your trousers?
I know.
Here, with two firts,
yeah,
get your bags down.
I was like, Mummy, she come in here.
What age were you?
That was only a couple of years ago. she was like, I don't know, she was sticking needles in my arse. I was like, what the fuck is happening here?
And they're in a dentist?
Oh. And not mad.
I have a sore tooth. Yeah, go in and pull your trousers down, please. We'll be in a minute. Be in a minute. Fucking way.
I think it was a painkiller she was giving me. I've took painkillers on a tablet form, like, not a fucking in my arse.
I got Twilight, it's called, in a dentist, where it just knocks you out completely. Because I had proper shit scared of the dentist.
Are you? I had to get them all shaved down, those things.
Because I hadn't been for so long, I had like 14 fillings to get and fucking 3 teeth to get pulled out and all this shit. And I was like, I'm not coming back here. And they said, look, we'll give you Twilight. Unbelievable. Just knocks you out. You're awake, but you can't feel nothing. I have a phobia of going
out, mate. I have a phobia of that too. Like, I couldn't get an operation or something. I'd freak out. Even back in the day, when you're getting your teeth taken out and they put the wee machine on and you go out, I fucking petrified of that. I'm sure, do you not get much teeth knocked out when you're boxing?
Like, always, because he's under composite, always end up getting chipped or fucking half a tooth off.
Is that right?
But
just don't get hit, you know what I mean? Just move your head more.
If you're me, I wish I could not get hit, but it doesn't happen. But I have a legend of a dentist, so anytime it fucking cracks, he's next day it's sweet, so you don't see me with a chipped tooth for long. Nah, but there's been a few podcasts I've had it. But I didn't get really loads of injuries in boxing. I don't think, like people get broken hands and all this shit. I barely any.
See, big George Foreman died yesterday. Were you a fan of him? I'm not a big boxing fan.
Are you not?
Nah, fan of you and Tommy. Like,
what sports were you into?
I like UFC, mate. I do jiu-jitsu. I'm a 2-stripe white belt, so I'm not to be fucked with. Know what I mean?
100%. Fuck that. See, you doing all that.
I can't commit to it, mate. I keep fucking going back and then.
That's a lot of fun. See, trying to get into
I don't know how you can.
A good rut.
I don't know how you mate. Fair play to you. Like, just show them up in the gym and all. You go to Germany, don't you?
No, I hate it, but I have to go away to Germany. See, if I was in Belfast, then I wouldn't do the second session. I'd get
it's
lazy.
People like going for coffees and stuff and like meeting your friends.
Meet your mate and they're going for a wee bite to eat, and the next thing you're eating a fucking buffalo wrap.
Who do you be with out there? Like,
myself. I just like literally. I swear I've said it on the podcast. It's like prison. So I'm like in this wee apartment. We used to be one small apartment by myself, and I only leave to go to the gym twice a day. So I don't see anyone all day.
Yeah, that sounds like torture. Like,
it is torture. And then because I don't like German food, I was eating just chicken and rice twice a day every day for 10 weeks solid.
Like, see, for us, mate, because you're a fucking professional boxer and you have a lot of you're well respected. You and Tommy, two very well respected. So like, see the podcast we do. Like, no, I mean, only people know me from a podcast.
Yeah.
So like,
I
can sort of do what I want, and like,
I think that's what's good about you. Like, how you got so big so quick without even like having
any sort of background,
social following. Like,
I think it's just because we know, like, right, there's no one like, we don't have like a reputation to sort of protect.
Yeah, you can just
do like, mate, I would say about taking drugs on the weekend and doing drink. I would say it regularly. Like, it's
there is stuff like stories that we and Tommy could talk about, but we can't.
I know, but they're probably
the best ones.
Yeah.
See if you watch the first 20 episodes of our solo ones, they're the best stories ever coming out. Like, we were just talking.
Didn't give a bollocks.
I didn't give a bollocks. I had all my best stories. See now, I've already said my best stories.
But you're following. You're on 30,000 Instagram followers now. But you do, like, as you go up, you do try and, like, you don't want to fuck up.
Because a lot of people are watching your shit now.
Yeah, exactly. But we're us. I mean, I don't care. Like, I just genuinely, and I think the second that we did try and change a bit, but I mean, like, you
don't want to change it too much because that's what you're the follow for.
That's what people know. I don't know.
We were actually thinking about you just getting local people on there, like,
mate. I was thinking that. I used on a podcast for a guy. Fuck, who was it? It was a couple of weeks ago. I think he wasn't really even. I don't even think he's well known on social media. But he had a great fucking story.
Who was it?
No, not Jamie. I don't know his name, but was he in jail for a couple of years?
Oh yeah, well, Tommy done.
No, it wasn't him. No, it done really well.
Fuck. Love know who was it?
Fuck, it was. I think he was in jail, and then he got out of jail, and I don't know, mate.
Was it with Tommy, but not me?
I'll tell you now. 2 seconds.
I want to know who it is now.
Do we have 2 seconds? Did I check, or do you want me to tell you?
And then we'll wrap it up because. There's shit signal here.
Never mind. Do you want to see New Barnsley where I live? It's we get free like O2 give you free broadband, not broadband. What do you call it? Like
internet.
Your phone contract is free if you live in New Barnsley.
Fuck off.
You don't get service down there, mate. Someone burnt the 5G towers. Burnt them completely down. There's no service. I see once you tap your White Rock Road.
Nothing,
mate. Nah, it's like being on the fucking moon, mate. It's bad, alright.
Well, listen, thank you for coming on today.
No problem, Tyrone, mate. It's an absolute pleasure, mate.
And hopefully we'll get a Whiskey and Weight v working class charity night on.
Yeah, 100%. I would be good. We should do it, mate. Alright.
Tommy's the best MC ever for fucking boxing.
You should maybe we could get you pick 5, we pick 5, and then you could train them for a bit. We'll obviously be here, but I couldn't train someone boxing.
Oh, you wanted us to train all the time, so you do all the fucking, we do all the work and you just show up?
No, we'll be here, mate. We will be here. Liam will be learning Tommy how to rap. No.
That could be good.
No, we'll all be here, but we could get 5 and 5 and
that's sorted out.
Sorted out.
Get something sorted. So keep your eyes peeled, people. Thank you for joining us. Like, subscribe, and share. Share it to our kings, competitions, legends, and of course our legend of the guest, Gav.
Good man, Tyrone, mate. I appreciate that, mate. Good man.
See you.
With him going all the way.